of college football. The Cyclones came out on top last year, but they lost their quarterback in the transfer portal. We will see if this refurbished Iowa team is able to make some noise here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hawkeyes offense will go on the attack first. The Cyclones, who've been bedeviled over the years by close losses, pulled out one of their own the last time.
It's all about executing when it matters the most. The coaching staff loved the way their players were ready to go late in the game. So let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, and they executed so well. Iowa obviously always the same, so physical, so tough, but the Cyclones found a way to make plays and win the football game.
Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The play action fake. Bringing the heat. And they got him.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Cyclones offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the sophomore running back. What a game he had last time out. Found pay dirt 3 times, just under 100 yards in their win. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Handoff from the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to...
Might have a chance. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They're going to ride this running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Jet sweep to the edge. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. To the air. It's Rayner. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Bringing it out. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire play.
Got a little grass. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff for Malton.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
You just cannot coach that type of athleticism. That was an incredible one-handed grab. You could practice that over and over and over and not come down with that one.
Looking for a crease. It's Moulton. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This rivalry is so important to the people of this state, and it dates back to 1894, guys.
Yeah, it goes back a long way, and when you watch the product on the field every year, it's usually low scoring, but it's a lot of physical, tough people on the field.
Yeah, and, you know, people in Iowa, they just love football, and this is a rivalry game that really hits home for so many. Regardless of which side of the fence you're on, in this game, Iowa or Iowa State, it means so much. Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier, inbounds, and getting him down, now setting up fourth.
Iowa State setting the offense back out. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Some misdirection with the counter. Oh, it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on third down. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Fires to the big fella. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on third and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to move them on the counter. Finding some room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Scrambling away. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. At the 35, he's loose. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. On first down, it's Malton again. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. They'll give it to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to throw, it's Rayner. Legs to grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Trying to buy time. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a fourth down. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the touchdown, Iowa! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Cyclones will punt it away on fourth down. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Breaks into the open. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Hawkeyes have it with a first and goal. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Stumbled to the ground. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll try the right side. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Eastern Michigan, taking on the Michigan State Spartans.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Finds his man. It's Jackson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense getting set for first down. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. From the gun to Give, looking for room. Here's a little room there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big lumps.
Makes a deep grab. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Back to pass. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Third down play from the gun. He's got the tight end. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks now. And he's in! Touchdown, Iowa State!
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Still on his feet at the 40. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give running right, it's Kamari. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's Malton again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Gets rid of it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
Here comes the heat. Slings it downfield. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
I've been impressed with this defense today, guys. Like, just really good job of being physical. And you've seen it show up on the defensive line with linebackers, with safeties. Everybody doing a great job filling gaps, understanding discipline, and being where they're supposed to be. Really strangled this running game for this L.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Motion from the wide receiver. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. This time he wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Throwing right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Now on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Rayner. He's looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Makes the grab over the middle. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Here's a give to Malton. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. We'll send the tight end in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And after that incompletion at this juncture of the game, field goal here would be nice on fourth down, obviously, but do you trust your defense to keep getting stops? If you don't, you've got to go for it here on fourth and short.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the fourth.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it again on the option. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun with Kamari Malton. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. On first down, it's Malton again. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. There's some room. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Hawkeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Handoff for Malton. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Under fire. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On third down, here's Malton. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ballgame. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with a losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just